Hello, hello. How is everyone? What's happening? Sea of Rovers dancing in chat. I love it. Welcome, Pixel. Good to see you. Hope you're not planning on staying up too late. Zypher, hello. Thank you for your level. Germ Dove. The Germ Dove. TikTok celebrity. Typical. Good to see you again. Don't know if you got your level done, but if not, that's fine too. Hudson, hope you're doing well. Congrats on the 100 followers. Jaff, hello, hello. Gosh, everybody. It's a party already, like right off the bat. I'm hoping to squeeze in some Team Fantastic grind levels, just some quick low point ones, so I'm just gonna add TF level. There we go, that'll work. Have to watch on your phone. Lonely? Well, hopefully some of this speaking through a camera right here, hopefully this tricks your brain into thinking you're having some kind of time hanging out with people through even though it's through a digital medium, the brain can be fooled. So let's go. Let's get things started. Team Fantastic 2. Where did your spaces go? What do you mean? What spaces? J46. No, oh wait, no. You want us to finish up Cat's World. There they are. Got into Minecraft. Not playing it for a while. Sort of played on before. Not add a single thing from before you were gone. Sounds about right. Mainly played it to not get burnt out of SMM2. Man, I have been hitting the single-player Minecraft hard lately with the modded stuff. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been doing some mining off camera, as they say. It's good. That was a bonk there, if ever I saw one. Gosh, the mod pack for Create is just fun. Okay, I see. Bowser Jr. is gonna appear there. I don't know if I did or not. We can check. Oh, I need to hit that. I don't know what that pal's gonna... Oh, it's gonna make something come out of the note block. Mantis! What's going on? Mantis. Ah, that's what... Oh, okay. Ah, first the right, then the left. Mantis, hope you're having a wonderful evening. I feel like there was something I meant to ask you, and I don't remember what it was, so it probably wasn't important. Oof. Really? Okay, see, yeah, the soundboard spam is what I assumed he was talking about. Are you guys on mobile or desktop? Okay, that's not too bad. Mobile. Ah, classic mobile Twitch. Twitch is the anti-TikTok in that they put all their resources on desktop and don't do anything with mobile. That's cool. That's a cool section. It's good to have you back, Mantis. What am I doing here? Oh, okay, land here. Oh, I have to catch it on the way. Oh, wait, no, it's going down a few times. Mobile Twitch is horrible, just in general. which I mostly used mobile when I first really started watching Twitch streams, like specifically tuning in to watch specific people. I mean, that's a cool setup. Blackflies, hello! Good to see you again as well. Life is going just fine. Had a lovely evening hanging out with the family before we got the little one down. Little Toadette, that is, as she is known. Why did I jump? Work is sucking slightly less these days, just because I've started keeping better notes on what I'm working on at work. Yeah, go right ahead, Mantis. That's her name. All right, okay, all right. Young people, help me out here. I get what ratio is. I've been seeing that enough and have pieced together the meaning. I still don't get L. Is it just take the L? Like, is that lost? Okay. I was thinking something along the lines of you have earned this loss, take it. The opposite of dubs. Well, that doesn't help me out much. Captain TikTok. Okay, here we go. Now I can land on it. Diseased the second. I think the question that you had for me related to hyper. I'm sure it'll come to me at some point if it's important. Yeah, seriously, everybody's having this oh, I see. I'm gonna love it. I'm excited. I used to be hip. I used to be with it. Then they changed what it was. And what I was with wasn't it. And what was it was new and confusing to me. It'll happen to you someday. What, I think you want me to throw it there. It's happening to you as well. No, you're too young. You are but baby. If you're on mobile right now, spaces are not showing up, and nobody knows why. There we go. Whoa. Thank you all for providing us with all that space. Yeah, for some reason, everybody only is missing their own spaces. What happened there? Oh, no? I don't know what happened there. Well, that number doesn't seem nearly high enough. Hello, Jen! Hope you're having a good night tonight. What is supposed to happen there? I don't think it's a control jump. Snail, you can't do this. Bots can't do bot things. Oh gosh, off to a great start. I hope your sleep schedule improves somewhat. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it, maybe? It's supposed to be hitting the note block from the side, not from the top. You know what, I should make, Oh, okay, yeah. Gotta throw very early. I should make Quest a, alias. So instead of just giving you, like, the explanation, it actually signs you up. Oh, my lives are looking a little rough. Hey, Nines. Song request, huh? Alright. I'm trying to let go of it super early, and I don't know if that's something I should be doing. Let's see, what is this? Shadow the Hedgehog, Lost Impact. Psycho. The Salt Lake. The one with the bombs for the contest. Yeah, I think that's what's going on, is that's supposed to be hitting the note block from the side. The castle. I don't think I've played that one yet. Maybe I have, I don't know. I play a lot of levels. Okay, you do have to do turnbacks. I see. Really? So a lot of the 3D Sonics have some pretty bad level design, it seems. Like, I just don't get what they're going for a lot of the times. Okay, except for the last one. Last one we can just gun it. Ooh, Psycho level. Is that your new... I think you had a new one that I don't really remember anything about it. Badmouth Kirby games? You can badmouth whatever games you want, but do expect some healthy debate. Oh, you do have to do a little turn back. Kirby games are just weird to me in general. Like, at least I don't know what they're gonna do with this more open style 3D Kirby game that they've got planned, but in general, it looks like a platformer that kind of takes away the main usual challenge of platformers, which is jumping over things. Oh boy, what am I doing here? All right, hold right, hold jump, I assume. Oh. Oh boy, 10 lives to figure this out. Sonic Adventure 2 was kinda janky at times, I remember. If only. That was really what we were missing. Uh-oh. Oh, landed on top of it. You know what? The Chow Garden was actually kind of just this weird little side thing that was kind of cute and fun. It was Neopets. And it was impossibly difficult. Neopets was why I learned HTML. It was useful. What am I doing here? Honestly, though, what in the world is this section? I'm gonna game over, unfortunately. I don't know a thing about stream elements. I just use vanilla OBS stuff. Oh, well, cheated that one out. All right, what am I expected to do with this shell here? See, look at that. Why does that happen?
I have a question. Why do you put on Axe body spray? Also space.
Also space. Good call. Like, it's got a throw indicator, but I obviously have to cape it first. Why do you put on Axe body spray? I've never really used body spray. I assume that the idea is that something similar to deodorant, but in an aerosol can for some reason. So let's see. But how? What can I do about that? Like, it definitely expects me to still have the cape here. Oh my gosh, this gets so blind. How do I throw it, though? I have to cape it first, right? But every time I cape it, it just goes zooming off. There's probably like some sweet spot distance. Let's go ahead and knock out these last few lives to kind of learn about it. And we can come back to it another time. Slow down, then throw. All right, sounds good, Mantis. See you on the other side. Okay, that was not slow enough. Not the hammers! So wait, so what's supposed to happen? What's supposed to happen, though? There's a note block at the end, so it's gonna get thrown into the air no matter what. So the shell goes over, gets bounced up by the note block, but then falls down low enough for me to land on it. All right, I gotta go really slow here. What do I do? Land on the shell without it hitting the block. Hoopdell. You are typing something. Oh boy, you sure are. I'm just having difficulty reading the section. So bounce off of it. Cape or something. Now see, that goes way too far. I don't know. I'm gonna just burn these last couple lives and move on. We've spent almost 20 minutes on this. Yeah, I just don't know. We'll figure it out someday. All right, let's get another level. And it is Zypher. What a code. Game's quick done, cry. Think fast for Brook X. Okay, quick reaction stuff. All right. Sounds good, typical. All right, Pixel. Have a good night. All right. We got a little house. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, that one's easy because it kind of gives you a moment to react. All right. One shot to the checkpoint. I like it. All right. My strategy is basically hold a direction opposite of whichever side the screen starts on. One shot. Yeah, I like the look of the level. So basically the idea was like if I see the door opening animation on the left side, hold right. If I see it on the right side, hold left. And then this one is, okay, I'm gonna try and see if we can just go really fast. It's a fun level. And I like that the door opening animation actually does give you a little bit of time to react. So nothing is completely blind. It's happening for everyone, 9. Everyone sees their own messages with no spaces on mobile. And no one was really sure why. It's just been happening all night. Oh, wrong side. What do you think? Oh, wow. What was the world record on this? 29 something, maybe 28 something, maybe less. Ooh, 27. Yikes. All right. So you got to know what's coming for one thing. I definitely wasted some time in the bomb room. This one is just jump straight up, right? Yeah. See, that one you could do faster by jumping sooner. I mean, just kind of as like a, hey, wouldn't it be neat if? I don't think we're gonna get it. See, that was already, well, that's 27 at least. So we're within half a second. So we're getting closer. Let's give it a couple more shots. Yeah, 0.4 seconds. I think we could shave off 0.4. So the room after the checkpoint, I need to jump right immediately. Oh, forgot which room that was. Beef dip, huh? Right, that's the red coin room. I keep thinking it's the, I don't know which room I think it's gonna be. All right, coin room. Hold, jump. Little laggy. Could get in that pipe a little bit faster. Okay, this is the one I need to basically jump much less. Oh wait, you don't even have to do that much. You can cut a lot of time out of that one. Blue platform, then ice, then key. That was awful. Lost a lot of time in that one. We have homemade bread. Pretty excited about. This one, then the keys, then the jumpy jump. Then this one is easy. You won! Congratulations, you've won! Dang it, I was looking at chat and I thought that was a pipe. You are such a goat. Bah. Don't get eaten by a Minecraft frog, please. Alright, I'm completely not paying attention anymore. Alright, one more decent try, and then we'll move on. We've already beaten the level. We one-shot the level. I just kind of want a world record. Is that a message about the bread? Oh, it is. I'm going to request... all right, I need your thoughts, chat. Oh, Jin jumping on that. Friday stream. Would you guys rather have a Minecraft stream or Celeste.smc? It was really bad. I wasn't ready for that. That was really bad. Way too far. Alright, well, we did a decent try there. I hit 28 seconds. That was a fun one, though. I really liked that, and I'm especially glad I was able to do the one shot. Wait, what was the wand? Oh, thanks for the 5 bits. And congratulations on your slice being selected. We're feeling some Celeste. It's not actually Celeste, but it's a Celeste themed ROM hack. Gotcha. Well, it was certainly quite fragile. Oh, I see it there. Oh boy. Oh, wait a second. Haven't I seen this level and never wanted to play it? This might be different. Great Value Celeste. When plumbers were invented, probably shortly after plumbing was invented. Nope, okay. Do it at the top. Ooh, alright, a little bit earlier. A remaster, oh no. What sets it apart? That's about right. Thank you. Aww. Flip out. Are these buttered? Just give you guys a little looky-loo here. Homemade. Lighting is terrible, but trust me, it looks amazing. Oh my goodness. Cover cap. You've outdone yourself. Ooh. Ooh. Grain. Oh, the Dragon Queen. Wonderful. Wow. This is really good. And it's so hot. Alright, what is the hitbox I'm looking for here? Trying to do a visual lineup here. Okay. Checking what that was. Okay. Lining up. Alright. Lining up Luigi's cap with that pixel right there, like the lower bubble texture. But now where? You know? Ugh. Alright, that's just gonna be a get lucky, as far as I'm concerned. I do not like. Ooh. Makes sense. That's fair. Okay, so by popular demand, we will do Celeste.smc on Friday. I haven't seen all of it. I watched GermDove do a lot of it. But I don't have a great grasp on how long it'll take me. One piece that'll help is that I did learn from him that the berries don't appear to be locked in until you get a checkpoint, but that's just not the case. That's more of a limitation of the SMW engine. Is there a lineup I can see there? Not really. Ugh. Scraped my foot on a ghost. It was really good. Oh. I feel like that one I've got pretty good. This one is okay. Yeah. Not looking forward to that next bit. And then it just keeps getting worse, doesn't it? And the thing is, I know that there are Mario Maker 2 players out there that are just going to absolutely destroy this stage. Because that's just how it is. Alright, I'm going down, but... Ooh, that's an interesting one. So Secret of the Forest and Chrono Trigger. Actually, there's a whole video about this one song from, there's a channel on YouTube called 8-Bit Music Theory that does really good breakdowns of kind of some of the weird stuff that soundtracks in video games do. Secret of the Forest does something interesting called, what is it? Non-functional chord progressions. So, the idea in music is that you usually have like a home base chord that you're always playing around. Hello, Riku. Oh, he's doing it. See, now that's a fun idea for an animated emote. I approve. %. Stamp of approval. Oh, I do. I do. I think it was through you that I kind of met Leech. Because he was like the only one who had cleared your garbage levels. Because he is TAS. Yeah. Oh yeah, so non-functional chord progressions. The idea is that usually there's like a home base that you're working around, that you'd never really move too far from it in a piece of music. And if you do, it's like notable and interesting. It's like, whoa, what is this song doing now? That's interesting. Non-functional chord progressions are interesting in that they don't really do that. They don't have a home base. They just kind of keep moving around in ways that makes it difficult for you to kind of understand what the song is doing. So anyway, that's my tidbit on that one. I don't remember how the song goes, but I should be able to find some sheet music because that's a very, very popular Chrono Trigger song. And then we'll see what happens. All right, I gotta call it there. We spent 10 solid minutes on the first like 4 sections. Yeah, I'm really bad at precision levels. Sheet music should be called cheat music. Oh, shots fired on me. It's me. I win. Hudson, don't you find it annoying that I don't have $1 million? Very rigged. Germdove, when's the next cooking stream? After tax season? Oh, actually, I've already cleared that one, so we'll grab the points for that. What else we got here? Airman Stage by Psycho. Wait a second. Is this the level you actually submitted? Because if so, I shouldn't do this one yet. It is not the level you submitted. So we're just gonna like burn through as many of these levels as we can in 10 minutes. Probably after tax season. I should have 2 million, Hudson. You're absolutely right. Spaces are back? There it is. Oh, good. Space is back. For a limited time. I hope everybody had fun with that. Ooh. This is a music level. Maybe I should turn up the music for you guys. I can't hear the music. I just got punched. I understood that reference. That's a pretty intense snowman there. I do appreciate the aggressive shaking that is included as a basically a free gifified version of whatever you want. Yeah, like that. Yay! Claim those points. And next is Olympic Kaizo. And that might put us at 10 minutes because the levels are going to get like slightly harder the more I do, because I'm doing them in order of difficulty for the uncleared levels I have. Oh. Guys, I'm so close to clearing out the Team Fantastic level list. There are basically 3 levels that I have tried and not been able to beat. The ones we're doing tonight are like new ones, so I'm just kind of knocking them out as they come in. Need to do more? I mean, yeah, you should. I think it's a really good set of levels. Immediately did. I like how Hudson and Germ Dove's rovers are nearly perfectly lined up horizontally. Nope. You should speedrun it. Okay, cool. Check a point. It's a fun little setup. Shell jumps. Oh no. Boop. 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 Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Hudson, your typing is all over the place tonight. Oh, I kind of damage boosted on that muncher a little bit. Not quite first try, unfortunately. Rip the dream. Oh, you know what? I wasn't quite ready for those munchers to go up with the platform for some reason. Bumpers. Shell jump. Ooh, a very high shell jump. Ugh. It's a very high shell jump. Bumpers, man. I was checking for dev exits down there. You never know. You know, the Donkey Kong secrets. You know, in Donkey Kong Country, most of the secrets were just jump into a pit. But it was okay, because there was a banana there. That's how Donkey Kong Country worked with its secrets. I'm trying to get really high up there. Wait, could you? I'm trying to think now. I'm trying to remember. All right, there were like 4 stages in arcade Donkey Kong. NES Remix. For those 5 people out there who had a Wii U, I'm sure it was a great time. Up pipe. Well, you got me there. Ooh, that is quite a jump. You know, it was a good game. Mario 35. Too soon. How long has it been? Oh boy. Good job, Hudson. Was so good, Hudson. Was so good. Almost a year. All right, let's claim those points. What does that leave me with? I have 6 uncleared levels. A 2, a 3, a 5, and then the 3 old ones that I haven't been able to clear yet. All right. Let's give it a spin. Oh, sorry. Yep, you're right. Now let's give it a spin. All right, Black Flies, you are up. All right, let's see here. Oh no. I don't like that 0.09%. Hudson cashing in, cashing out. All right, what am I doing here? 22nd level. Oh no. Oh wait, okay. What am I doing with the shell? This is almost like a one-screen Kaizo by the looks of it. Ah, getting back to 20,000. Wait, where was the... Oh, I see the switch. Okay. That's what the shell's for. I just accidentally hit it last time. And didn't even realize it. Okay, so hit that, do that, jump maybe off of Icicle with a spin jump. Yes, yes, I have heard, well, maybe you didn't specifically. I've definitely heard it mentioned. Okay, Thwomp is gonna come over. All right, all right. I'm trying to read this level. There's a lot of visual clutter. Namely, all the effects. Okay, there's the end. I think Leech was telling me about it. Da-da-da. There's an on-off switch down there. What's gonna hit that? Gotcha. And I think Germ Dove has mentioned it to me as well. I don't know who said first. Doesn't matter. Oh, I thought that would work. Oh, yeah. I think this is doable, actually. I'm a little worried about the laser beam. Glad you're still with us, Typical. So spin jump there, Thwomp comes down, bounce off of that guy, and then I'm given another shell. Why am I given another shell? Oh, to flip the on-off switch, maybe? But, oh, I see where it goes. Kind of. I just kind of throw it and hope for the best. Ah, I'm holding forward too soon there. Yeah, it looks like there is an opening that'll hit it. I hope. Whoops. I was trying to bump up against the burner to see if I could use that to kind of put myself in the farthest possible left position, but I'll still have to turn right. Oh, I can do a second bounce there. Oh, you know what? This isn't going to be the end, is it? 17-second world record. This is not going to be the end. Wrong foot. Bounce off the thwomp twice, then hit the mole. And is that going to be enough height to get up there? Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually it is. Okay. Bounce off the mole, and that'll send me right there. 17 seconds might mostly just be trying to get through that last pipe, because I don't know if there's like... There's a burner coming in from the right, and if there's also one from the left in the opposite parity, then it could be kind of just a little nigh setup. I need more speed. Boop, boop. Oh, and the Zappa Mecha Koopa doesn't fire really unless the thwomp is out of position. Ouch. I'm making good progress on this, I feel. I'm a little bit worried about what lies beyond the pipe, though. You know what's killing me? All of the sound effects that you put on here. I don't really feel like that's a good way to make a level hard. It feels like, you know, it feels like a jump scare in a horror movie. It's like, yeah, you made people surprised and scared, but it feels like kind of a not the best way to do it. It doesn't feel rewarding in any way. A comedian doesn't come into the audience and tickle everyone to get laughs. And I think a hard level should be hard on its own merit, not because you've got your hands covering my eyes. I hope that doesn't come across as too critical. I think the little one-level challenge is a great concept, and I really like how it's put together. I just wish I could actually, like, see the level to play it. Okay, what do we got next? Doubt. Let's just go straight through and see if that's the end. Nope. Very mean. Alright, hang on. Ugh. I mean, the reason I decided to go, like, flat out straight through was because if I jumped, I wouldn't know precisely where the trap was. Now I know that there's a trap at the bottom. But again, that's not a... I mean, I did call it out ahead of time. Like, I'm gonna run straight there. But again, this goes back to my earlier point of artificial difficulty. I think this part looks so good, and it's fun to play. It's tight, claustrophobic. I love this. I just wish it didn't have the sound effects or the ending troll. I think if it didn't have those, then this would be a fantastic level. Not like Team Fantastic, but you know what I mean. If I could just not hold right too early, that would make me so happy. Oh yeah, once we get there again, we're basically done. Thank you for the scorpion emote. Thought this was a hold right level. Aren't all Mario levels a hold right level to some degree? I'm dying a lot at the start, but I honestly think the hardest part of the level is getting to the thwomp. Just because like you lose track of your position for a little bit. You just kind of have to remember about where you are. Also, resisting the urge to hold right two more. That's deep. Oh, I'll tell you so much more, Hudson, don't worry. The reason I'm hitting right so early is I'm trying to get that momentum started out, and I'm fat fingering that up throw so much. That's not that's not a controller issue. That's just me having terrible control of my hands. Yeah, I came in there a little bit too slow. Hello, Sam. 3413. 3413. No, okay. I was about to say that's almost like a pie with some numbers switched around, but no, that'd be 3415. A little too high. Actually, there's a lot of the upcoming level queue is actually song requests instead of levels. So we'll see how that goes. I wish this could have been done without any screen scroll. Like, it looks just doable without screen scroll. Whew. The level's good. My only critique is I wish there wasn't the troll at the end, and I wish there wasn't the sound effects everywhere. 13.6 was clear check. 15.8. Yeah, it was decent. And it's definitely possible to do it faster. All right, let's see what is next. We've got a lot of song requests on the wheel. Favorite parasitic animal? Now, when you say animal, does that include bugs? I mean, I feel like the leech is the right answer. All right, song request. All right. Jen has moved on to better, more different games. All right. So for those that are kind of unfamiliar with the channel, in addition to doing level requests, we occasionally do music requests. So we're gonna try and play this song over the next few minutes. Okay, this has a melody. That's a good start compared to a lot of the Sonic stuff we get. Been stuck on level head since. Day! Hello! Hope you're doing well tonight. Good to see you. Oh, I see how it is. Gotta spend my money. Okay, so the main chord structure of this song is, let's see, is that coming through? Yeah. Hey, doggy, how you doing, man? Bum, 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 dum, 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 dum. Okay, so it's like, it's a little bit floating out there. All right. Just kind of jamming out on that chord for a bit. Your computer exploded today. That is exciting. Okay, so we want some strings and electric piano, I think. Thanks, doggy. That one, yeah. All right, you know what? That went well. Nines has a talent for picking songs that are either turn out really good, or I just can't do anything with to make it sound decent. All right, next up is Psycho. Psychotica. And I think this is a Team Fantastic level that I can get some points off of. So win-win. Guys, I was there. I have touched. I have stood briefly upon the pedestal at the top of the Team Fantastic leaderboard. The bomb thwomp. 18 clears. Yeah, right now I don't remove items when they get used up, and I'm not sure if I should or not. Oh, good call, Dave. Thank you. It's very fuzzy, isn't it? Yeah, it does that. The piano gets angry. It's because I don't remove items when they run out of uses, because I'm not sure how I want to do that. Oh, go down, hit switch, grab bomb, throw bomb again. Ooh, throw bomb, it explodes. Okay, this is cool. Ah, bigger jump. One smash. Ooh, there's an idea. Well, could do something with, like, should I add a crafting system to the game? To our little mini game going on? Whoops. Ooh, typical getting in there with his level. Nice. I need to wait a little longer before that jump, I think. Yeah, for those that don't know, I've been working on building a minigame similar to the gun heist minigame that channels like Panga has, so. Oh, I think I want to, oh no, I do want to throw it over. Yeah. Wait, why did it turn back red? Where's that switch getting hit from? Oh, right here. Whoops. Oh, throw it to get the coin, but then you have to move quickly because the switch is going to change states. Never end up getting... See, my original idea was going to have, like, players having positions within a large dungeon space. Day, it's always good to see you. You are, of course, welcome anytime. Oh. What? Wait, hang on, I don't know what I'm doing. Go in pipe with bomb? There's a snake block. Anyway. Like, the original idea was gonna have, like, players have positions in a persistent dungeon and can, like, interact with each other and take turns and all this other stuff. It was way too ambitious for a game that was going to be played entirely through chat commands. Okay, wait. Something's going to blow up a switch. Can I get in that pipe if I'm faster? I don't see where a switch is, so I think I need to go in the pipe. Yeah, go in. Okay. I see through the typo, don't worry. That was at some point the idea, was like the little, we used to have a large section at the bottom of the screen for like the news ticker and follow notifications, and I was gonna basically have the game running in that. What happened to the resolution? Anybody else noticing any problems on their end? If not, I'm gonna assume it's happening just for you. Okay, here we go. So it wants me to bop, bop. Okay, gosh, that's much simpler. Okay, Z. Z. Whoa. Z. Do this. Do this. Do this. Z. Ooh. Whoa. All right. A little bit of a blind read that I'm working on. Nice. That was a pretty good amount of progress, though. Why can I not throw up? Yeah, I don't think anybody else is noticing any resolution issues. Typical, so... I don't know how I didn't get up there. I haven't been having problems with that before, I assure you. Oh, that's hard to get into. Oh, need a bigger jump. I like the little fake pipe entry thing going on there. Why can't we just have clear pipes, Nintendo? Mario 3 basically had them. Oh, there's no track. That's one difference I noticed. There's no track indicator in the fake room. Well, you see, your problem there, typical, is Mario doesn't eat a Mario figure to get firepower. He eats a fire flower. So you needed to eat a flower. But what kid doesn't wish they could shoot fireballs from their hands? Getting on that too slowly. Hey, welcome. Driving home in a minute. All right, sounds good. Let's do this. Bomb goes left, bounces. I go in here. I hit that. Okay, that part I just need to do fast. How big of a figurine was this? How is the Mario removed? I mean, probably exactly how you think, Nines. With a lot of patience. Ooh. Okay, this is tricky to get that. That section is tricky. Ooh. Am I doing that right? That little part before the practice door? Okay, that is right. It's just do that better. Like an inch tall. Got it. So here, my play is basically just delay a bit before jumping so that I've got a full height jump to work with. There we go. Oh! You actually need to, okay, yeah. You need to make sure that you're not lined up against the pipe. You need to be a little bit left. This is really good. Okay, and then after you do that, oh, ooh. Okay, big jump up and to the left. Nice. What's the time on this? 32 seconds. Oh, is that the end? Oh, man. This practice door is like 80% through the level. Not complaining, because this looks like a bit of a trick to figure out. Now, do I want to do a one frame off of that P-switch? It may not even matter. Ooh, it may matter. That little bit of extra height could really help there. Yeah, I got that the first time pretty well. I do want to see if the one frame... Well, it's like 2-frame window, isn't it? Okay, yeah, that definitely makes it easier. Okay, you do need to grab it on the first time. Okay, I think we can beat this then. Oh, how? How did that happen? Okay, you can do it that way. All right, cool, let's try it. Okay. Yeah, you got some really good Kaizo stuff, man. I gotta say. Oh, all right, that jump right there, that's the one. Oh my gosh, yes. How far along are you in your project? All right, here we go. Oh, it's too far. 7 to 8 levels mostly done. Pretty satisfied with the overall length of them and everything. Also, you were doing a little bit of chocolate content, right? Hello, Melon Rind? Whoa, I landed on the bomb. Melon Rind, I did read that right. A lot of time much more creative with the mechanic after making the second half. You know what, I totally get you. You have a little bit better idea of what you can do with it. Probably gonna be closing queue pretty soon if you want to hop in now. If not, totally understand. There we go. Oh, how do I hit that? All right, let's go ahead and close queue. That last part, the bomb just doesn't quite make it far enough, and I am not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong there. I'm gonna be doing Celeste.smc Friday. I'm not sure if you've tried that, Doggy. But I've heard from a lot of people that it's a fantastic example of what is possible in lunar magic. Okay, I'm getting this part pretty good. I don't know what happened here. Haven't played it though. I have not. Is that still closed beta? Or did they open that up yet? I did hear that the physics feel pretty weird if you're coming from Mario Maker. Have you ever had Pop-Tarts on a Sunday? I mean, I imagine I must have. Might have improved. How does he get captured? I mean, you only need to screw up once. Dang it, that was dumb. I should go to the practice store a little bit on that. So did you get an invite, Riku? Now, how did that work perfectly that time? What's the deal here? What am I doing differently? Well, that's definitely not what you want to do. Ooh, mysterious. Start quest might be what you're looking for there. But Star Quest sounds pretty cool too, honestly. Oh. Swung a little too wide there. Yeah, I was pretty much there at the 10-minute mark. Ah, no poltergust. That would do it. That was... So that noise... you have to actually choose an amount to spend on the quest, by the way, typical. Okay, I can jump out there and grab it. That's true, Luigi almost got caught by like the first no-name ghosts. Also, I like how they kind of like alluded to EGAD creating the flood and Bowser Jr.'s magic paintbrush in Sunshine, and then just completely dropped it. I mean, obviously, it just looks stone. There's a little bit of andesite mixed in. Some stone brick. In my modded world that I've been playing around in single player, I have whoa. Okay. I have finally built a factory. Bye. You know what? Actually, that's an idea of how to do this. Let me try something. I just want to go ahead and get this last room done. That's me. Like, something like that, but with a full jump, I think could work. Because I still don't get what happens when this glitches out. Whoops, I didn't get I like how you actually kind of force the one frame. Wait, what happens if I just... Okay, well that happens for one thing. All right, that's a bad idea. Yeah, do that. That's a good way to do it. Heck yes, doggy. I would be happy to do it on or off stream, whichever you would prefer. If you want to kind of keep it on the down low, you know, and I can do it with the cameras off. And I could probably even record live feedback. So you get the wonderful stream of consciousness word diarrhea. Oh, well, welcome back, Hudson. "25 minutes. Then you were probably here as we were starting this level. Overworld is a little tedious, like the path making, definitely. But I really enjoy like making the landscape layout. That has never killed me before. Germbug, you're doing playtesting? Come on now. Hop to it. The bodies. Did they hit the floor? I feel like as fun as the overworld was, it was kind of important to kind of get the levels figured out first. Just because there's so much to manage on the overworld. Like, okay, this level has a secret exit or doesn't have a secret exit, and it goes here on normal exit, here on secret exit, and this path opens up, and this road appears. No, little Hudson, don't go in the alleyway. There we go. That should do it. Wait, how many keys do I have? Okay, I do have all the keys I need. Whew! Got it. That was a little bit of a grind there. What was that? That was, okay, that was a 3-pointer. That's fair then. I really enjoyed that level. That was very fun. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, we gotta speed through this queue here. Absolutely, Psychotica. You make some good stuff. I really enjoy it. All right, queue is closed. So all these levels, we are gonna try and get through them all. Hard cutoff of 10 minutes. Less if possible. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels. Oh. A new SawCon. You guys know about SawCon, right? I don't know if Mantis is... I remember he said he had to get off to drive. At a red light in about 2 minutes from your house. Oh, well, I'm glad you are at a red light. Oh crap, the timer. Alright, so the race is on. Do I beat the level first, or does Mantis get home first? I remember the other one was Nusu. And had a very devious ending. This one looks like it's going to be kind of similarly rough, but I do like the one-screen aspect. Okay, 5 seconds left on the clock. Oh, okay, that is it. You need to swim to the on-off. Does the lower right section even count as a jump when you get right down to it? Yeah, I think you have to swim because of the timer. It's a very tight timer. Five seconds, all right. Ugh, that's an ugly finale. I need to figure out that ending. Yeah, seriously. Ooh, no. You can't just do it from a standing jump. You actually need a tiny running start, which is weird. Oh, the original was SMW. Oh, that is devious. I like the little developer commentary we got. The last one, I don't... Hang on. Let me do something here. Let me screenshot this. I feel like this is going to be slightly faster. All right. So we need some saws. It's gonna be just ever so slightly faster than doing this by actually getting there. Alright, so imagine that that's the right on there. Saw. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of space. Saw is here. P-switch is here. Saw is here. Wow. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Okay. So... So that's not it. You have to actually get like a little bit of a... Oh. Right, I can't start over. That's gonna be a little bit annoying. Cheating! No, no, no. This is just learning. Okay, that was better. My muscle memory on death is just so ingrained. So I think... I can't stop hitting start when I die. It will just keep happening forever. Pretty much pressed down on the D-pad, and as soon as the button was completely pressed, did a spin jump. Wait, down like... I feel like I need a little bit of momentum. Because, like, from standing, pressed right on the D-pad. Oh, okay, gotcha. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, so you do have to come at it with a little bit of speed. Ooh, a little bit more. There it is. Ooh, boy. Now do that with the pressure. And I do need the 1 frame, don't I? I think I need the 1 frame. 2 frame, I don't know how many frames it is. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now we know. We know how to do it. We got 2 minutes. I think that practice was well worth it. Learning the process instead of like dying a lot. Because we'll get a handful of tries in here. Ah, sweet start over button. You know what? I am looking forward to that in going back to an SMW hack. Having quick start over available. I know Nintendo is a wildly successful company, but it seems like they're wildly successful in spite of their design decisions, not because of. Right, spin jump. Like, it feels like all the extra time their games take, they'll cite something about pacing, but like, you play Celeste or SMW hacks where it's basically like 1 second transition and we're back. Not this fade out music, fade screen, fade back in, music restarts, now you can play. I need to hit the tape, don't I? I remember that, I think, from the other version. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh wait, yeah, that was in the other one, wasn't it? All right. Ooh! Oh no! Okay. We're not going fast enough. That's not good. How much longer left in the stream? About 45 minutes. I need to go faster here, I think. Whoa! Yes? Some grapes? You know what? Absolutely. I'm gonna leave this running so that it can lower the clear rate. Alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That was way too early. Alright, this is gonna have to be the last try, I think. Well, the last time that I get to the bottom. Oh, that's weird when that happens. Too close to the surface of the water. If you're heading upwards, you just pop out full jump. Show us the bald man. R R R R R R R R. Alright, that was it. We'll have to come back to this another time. It has been a while since you've been here. True. Jen! The mix again. Alright, Star Fox controls is the suggestion. This is the request. Go ahead and give you this audio. Hopefully it doesn't crackle. Alright, gonna find the key first. I doing here? Okay, it's supposed to be. Okay, so. So I think it's in the key of E. Something like that. Okay. So. Okay, I think that's where it's going there. All right. Done. Wheel. Jammed with it. Total jam. It's Hudson, which is another song request. All right, this one I'm gonna look up sheet music for because I know this one has weird chords that are hard to follow. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay. Ooh. What about a different arrangement? Nope, still rough, okay. All right, Secret of the Forest. This one. A classic. So this is in the key of D flat. Hang on. I need to play this as written. Okay, so B flat, E flat, F, B flat. And then C. Oh boy. Alright, I'm getting it. Alright, this is weird. The main moving part is that right hand. So normally, your left hand is the one that you just let it do its thing and you don't think about it on piano. Like left hand is just you do the chords with the left hand, and then the right hand is the one where you're doing all these crazy things that you're actually focusing on. But in this song, it feels like it's kind of a weird half and half. Like the right hand is definitely doing a faster part, but it's just doing the same thing over and over indefinitely. While the left hand is doing a slow part, but it keeps changing, and holy cow, that's a lot of ledger lines. Okay, that's a C, A, G flat. G flat? Is that a G flat? Maybe. C, B, A, G. Oh gosh, I hate bass lines. I hate bass clef. I'm used to. When I was really learning music, I learned it on trumpet, which is treble clef only. You don't have to deal with all this extra stuff. So that would be a G flat again. No. What is that? C. Why are they all G's? That can't be the case. All right, let me just play it on the website here that's got the music. Boom, boom. Oh, okay. That's not a G. That was a misread on my part. That's a D. Okay. Hudson paid the price for this. He gets to get it. That's a F. Okay, where is the main melody? I don't even know where the main melody is. Ba-da-da-da. Alright, that's about as much as we're gonna get in this short time frame. That is a hard one. It just goes against everything that my fingers want to do. Price is paid. Alright, Rikudude. Rikudude wanted a Mario level played. Oh no, what kind of mess are we getting ourselves into here? Alright, remember, hard cutoff 10 minutes because we're getting close to the end of stream. Oh no. 10 seconds. Oh, look at that. It is just a straight line. It is, in fact, just a straight line. It's a hold right level. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a timing thing. Hyper. So I need to really just get the right timing here. I'm gonna try and like time this out. I don't think I can hold run. I think this becomes a tap. Yeah, just holding right won't work. Trying to figure out the right, possibly. I might have done. See, that's the problem there, is I want to line it up. I don't remember how you actually get through the blocks. I don't actually remember how that works. That doesn't get you through. I guess the first question is like, if I come to a stop, am I dead? Like, is this something where momentum is a thing? Like, momentum matters. Yeah, and this one you can't do that. Okay, it is a momentum thing. Like, you need to kind of maintain a certain weird speed. But it's not a full run kind of thing. So right now I'm just trying to find that, like, what is that sweet spot? What I'm trying to do is land it so I'm running full speed, but just about to hit the red block as it switches. Tap left, tap down, tap, wait. Basically move inside the blocks, tap left, tap down, and oh, tap left, then down and right. So get in there first. Tap left, then tap down right. Tap left, tap down right. Tap left, down right, left, down right. I'm not making any progress. Hey, I actually did move forward. So why does that work? Like, what's actually happening here? Let me look at this. Yeah, I did move to the next one, but I don't know. I don't actually get what happened there. If that makes any sense. I made progress, but I don't know why. You know what? I probably should have paid more attention to the setup. Yeah, it should be. Did I capture it? Yes, I did. Okay, so it is 2 blocks, totally empty space. Ah, controller drift. Controller is drifting. Good hardware, Nintendo. Yep, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yep. Ah. Alright, so let's see if I can figure this out. Never disappoints. Alright, so let's see here. So, tap down, tap left, tap down right. Let's see this this GIF here. Well, that goes very quickly. Oh, I'm seeing some up in there too, but I don't know if that makes any difference. I don't see any left inputs happening. Oh, I'm just holding right and just tapping down really fast. Huh. Alright, we got about 1 minute and 10 seconds. I mean, maybe that's necessary to get it started.
Yes, hello, nastiest TTS lady on Twitch here. How nasty, you ask? Just nasty enough? Enough for what you ask? Just you wait.
Progress. Alright, hold right, tap down. Hey, look at that progress. I got the whole smiley face on screen. I'm the furthest death! Any smilers? Not sure if holding run helps at all. I really should. That seems like the best course of action here.
Dobbs Works Hotel and Casino, come for the amenities, leave early because you suspect there are cameras in the bathroom. No refunds.
Your tokens are forfeit. Alright, I'm gonna try something stupid here with this one. I'm gonna do the mashies. This isn't helping. Well, I made some progress there. There is a timing on this. I just don't know what it is. I just felt like maybe if I mashed really fast, I'd get more chances. Hey, I see the goal. You know what? Maybe we should try it this way. Oh, now we're talking, Riku. Yeah, that was pointless. That didn't work at all. Baby's first quest. Yeah. Part of it makes me think that there's a bit more of a audio element that would help me with the timing. I'm playing on mute right now. Oh, yeah. It definitely is a concept. Can't believe GameCube's finally getting onto a Dobbs quest. After all this time. Sam3413, you're up. TGNQ. The old name. Morton's Bouncy Spikeball Castle. Oh, they're bouncy. They're spike balls. Oh, you can't go in that. Oh, that one's a big one. I'm trying to find a nice speedrun strat here, because this looked like a traditional level. You have normal levels? Impossible. Gracie's having a dog dream. Oh, that one got me good. Can't keep your eyes open. Go to sleep, man. It's okay. Don't go. Yes, Germdove, thank you for the dog pictures. They were delightful. Ooh, Hudson takes on a class. Classy. This one go over, under. Nice. Oh, I like the bridge aesthetics. Ooh, and the columns, very new soup. Aw, shame about that Swamp of Doom, eh? Never again. No more quests. At least Hudson got a class. Hey, is that world record? That feels like world record. I think the first archer, yeah. Oh, world record. That was a fun one. That was a fun one, Sam. Thank you for the level. Definitely possible to speed that up as well. Let me pull up the old equal console. Value where user property ID equals 7. How many classes are there? We have 5 people with classes assigned. I'm one of them. Then Hudson, Turtle, Jin. Who's this? Who's the paladin? From where user ID equals... And Germdove. Germdove has a class. Germdove's a classy guy. All right, typical level. Let's do it. I am a wizard. I acquired that during testing. The wheel of levels, man. I actually don't have my animated wheel emote anymore, do I? No, because I replaced it with an intense rover. Dob works castle. Defeat Dob for his prized possession. There you go. Let's do it. Oh, I see that conveyor belt. Sneaky conveyor belt. Now you may be wondering, what is my prized possession? And it's a pile of bunchers. A good Dobbs level. Yeah, you've been getting some views. Shorts are just the meta for now. Now, I can't get up there immediately. I do need to jump on the smaller tile first. You have so much emotes. Well, only because of your excellent porting skills, Mantis. YouTube shorts. Ugh. Man, having to stop. Dobbs. Mushroom, okay. I will stop and take a mushroom. Oh. Oh, I thought I might be able to bonk him. I should take a shell. I should take a shell with me. And if I line up the conveyor belt jump just right, I will just have one. That works out because I need to like slow down there anyway. Oh, he does squish. Okay. Noted. Wah! Oh, man. Alright, so let's grab this one instead. Ooh, no, let's not. I need Michelle. Bye. Oh. That wasn't the end. Frogs. Yes, finally we have our frog memes. That is what we needed. For those that don't know, the Discord memes channel has been replaced with a frog memes only channel. Oh, I mean, feel free. Emote spam to your heart's content. Can we get faster? We don't have time, unfortunately. I would... World record will have to suffice for now. That was fun. That was a fun one, gamer. Good to have you making some levels again. Oh, by a hair. Nines. Snowy, hello! How are you doing tonight? Let's see here. Nines, what did you want? You suggested... Oh, I don't know what this is going to be. You gave me a link, and I don't know what the name of the song is going to be. Oh, Monolith OST. Okay. These are always tricky. All right, we're going to give it a try. All right, Nines has cashed in some serious points and wants us to make an attempt. Okay. Alright, we got the pitch at least. Well, Riku, thanks for your level, and it was fun having you around tonight and reliving some old terrible on-off Switch memories. You seem like you're a typical gamer. Oh, that's it. That's the entire song. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. It does something weird there. Oh boy. All right, we're just gonna improv on it. We're gonna improv on it, and we're just gonna see what happens. Let's go just piano voice. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let's start low. Oh no, I'm immediately sinking into Gangplank Galleon. Jazz hands. That, you know what? I'm cool with that. Anybody can submit like a super simple minor key song, and we'll just pretend that we're playing it while we just play over some chords. Oh, thank you, Snowy. Bot, you can shut up. Because I know we have to spin the wheel, though. Who could it be? Yeah, the music request. Oh, I need to turn off the keyboard channel so that that doesn't buzz as soon as the audio quality drops. The music song requests, they're hit or miss. Sometimes they end up sounding semi-decent, and sometimes it's just a mess of me like listening over and over to some old chiptune from the 90s, trying to figure out what in the world is this song doing. A landslide. This is from Melon Rind, Rigged. All right, last level of the night. Thank you, Typical. Oh, we're doing some spike ball surfing, huh? All right. What's going on here? Oh, I see. Oh, this is cool. Going back and forth a little bit. Give me some. Oh, okay. You know what? That works. I'm gonna jump over to this one. Nope, I'm not. Give me something good. Oh, this is really cool. This is really cool. Melon Rind, this is good. This is really good. Okay, I think that's fine. That's on me. Oh, all right, damn it. I was expecting a spike ball that I was gonna need to spin onto, but in hindsight, that would not have helped me. This is very ROM hack-esque, and that is a good thing in my opinion. All right, that was dumb. Oh, I should drop it on the muncher. Speaking of ROM hacks, we're gonna try Celeste.smc finally. on Friday. I've played a lot of Celeste, and I've played a lot of ROM hacks. Okay. Uh-huh. That was a setup. That's neat. I'm surprised I got through that. Don't kill me, bro. Okay. Ooh. Okay, rising lava. Ooh, wow, the timing on that. Oh, very clever, because this was using the fall to time everything. Oh, gosh. This was using the fall to get everything lined up timing-wise. What was that? What just died there? Something just exploded. That was really well done. Oh, a bonefish. Okay. You know what? I'm 2 minutes over, but I want to give this one another go, because this was actually a lot of fun, and I want to experience it again. Okay, that was bad. If I can get the one shot, I might have a world record. We'll see. That was dumb. Yeah, so Friday's plan is Celeste.smc, which, if you guys don't know, that is a Super Mario World hack based on Celeste, which is a fantastic game. And if you haven't tried that, if you're a fan of Mario Maker and Mario-style platform levels, I think you would probably really enjoy Celeste. Yeah, make sure to click the follow button twice to make sure it sticks. Oh, dang it. Did you just follow it? Did you just unfollow and refollow? Because, I mean, I can't fault you for going for it. Oh, that was extremely close. All right, so this is for the single life clear. Even though I technically died, I died right after a midpoint, so it hardly counts. Oh, dang it. Let's one more time through. Shh, it's okay. Bed will wait.
And tomorrow obviously is Horse Thursdays. Observe that with your families as your religions dictate.
Thank you, GameCube. I assume that's GameCube. Because, I mean, who else would it be? Oh, I went for it way too early. Sad. Ooh, that's a mighty leap. Ugh. Okay, we're good. All right, there we go. Hang in there, bed. We're coming for you. All right, so this is throw, land, Z, land again. I didn't even see the P-switch block indicators there last time. It just kind of worked out for me. All right, how lucky did I get on this last time? Oh, this saw is a devious little slowdown. Okay. $23. No, I got, what is that? That's probably a 126. Am I doing the math right there? Yeah, 86 seconds. Oh well, that was still really good. I think if you clear the saw, that saves a lot of time. That was fun. That was a very fun level. Yeah, I waited on Boom Boom and I waited on the saw before Boom Boom. I bet if you can find the timing on that, you can just like do good stairs and clear the whole thing in one mighty leap. That's it. We cleared the queue for the night. We had... What did we have? 1, 2, 3... Not counting music. 4, 5, 6... I cleared 7 levels. Wow. And skipped 4. That doesn't sound great. We actually played 11 levels. Actually, one of them was technically 3 levels, so that's all right. Let's see here. Okay, now I gotta figure out what we're gonna do next. You know? I see... Alright, from my follow list, there's not much. Let me make sure there's no one from non-follow list. This is nice music. You know what? Kirby has some good music. Have a good night, Hudson and Typical Gamer. Are we gonna do Cosmic Beard is on? Oh, you're right, he is. Hollow Knight. Well, oh no, Steel Soul attempts. You know what? You know what? Yeah, good call, GQ. Let's do it. This channel is intended for mature audiences. So, again, schedule upcoming Friday, based on everyone's votes. We're going to be doing Celeste.smc, the Super Mario World ROM hack. Sunday, I'll probably switch back to Minecraft, because I got a lot of stuff that I've been working on off-stream. And then Monday, Dobbs Quest. Wednesday, Mario Maker. The usual schedule. Cosmic Beard is doing Hollow Knight Steel Soul Run, which is a no-death achievement run. Steel Soul is rough. I've never even attempted it. But if you guys like Hollow Knight, it's an interesting challenge to kind of learn about. So we're gonna go over there and hang out for a bit. Give Cosmic Beard some love. If you've got some rovers to drop in the chat, let's do that. I think that's fun. That's what people do for raids, right? They spam an emote and messages usually. Well, we're just gonna spam rover. That's it. All right, I'll see you guys over there. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll catch you guys hopefully on Friday. Bye.